Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on board the ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters and creatures from, prehistoric times. What kind of place? So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was King Widow and Black Panther. Their masters of what they do. Speaking of Marvel, we are going to drive past New York Street here. There's a production getting set up today, but New York Street is mostly known for Captain America, the First Avenger, The Amazing Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, Changeling, The Blues Brothers. Every single Fast and Furious movie has filmed there at one point or another. It's also been seen in shows like SWAT, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Good Girls, 911, Kenan, Hunters, Will and Grace, American Ninja Warrior, How I Met Your Mother. It's also will be seen in TED TV, and it's been featured quite a bit in Quantum Leap, the reboot. In fact, that's what we've been focusing mostly on for the last 7 months on New York Street specifically, is finding for time and space between those two very different shows. When Quantum Leap is filming on New York Street, it deals with time travel, so they usually are transforming it to look like 1980s Brooklyn, and then when TED TV is filming here in Vermont, they're making it look like Boston. So it's been really interesting.
Well, it doesn't sound awesome.
So this has been the good place, right? But this has also been seen as Genovia in The Princess Diaries 2, A Royal Engagement. This has also been featured in the live-action Cinderella, the one that stars Whitney Houston, Brandy, Jason Alexander, Whoopi Goldberg, and Peter Garber. It just had its 25-year anniversary. Wild. 25 years ago that movie came out. Magical. But when I mentioned the monsters earlier, do you have plans to use both levels, which is really interesting because it's very rare that we utilize the second floor. There's a lot happening in here, but nothing compared to what's about to happen, guys. This soundstage, we brought you here to show you what it does. It simulates an earthquake, a full-on game of escape, or a summer or something, and literally all your stuff, it's the big one. They even needed a point of reference. Oh my gosh, it's not over. On the rock! So guys, that was an 8.3 on the Richter scale. You survived the big one. We've been simulating that earthquake for decades here at the studio tour. It's been seen in many movies, the soundstage itself, many shows, so it's been featured in Beverly Hills Cop with Eddie Murphy. But of all the things that have filmed here, the best example of the entire soundstage for both the practical and completely. When it did stop working, Steven Spielberg essentially had to transform the camera's movements into all the movement that he had planned for the shark to do. So Jaws became a psychological thriller, even though that wasn't the plan for it. And it became the first ever summer blockbuster because summer was not a popular time for films in 1975, but people lined up around the block to see it in theaters. So that's the name, first ever summer blockbuster. But you know what? There was a good 100 days where the crew was convinced it was never going to be finished. They used to joke that they were working on a movie called Flaws.
That's a much maligned shark. The shark was frustrated. It didn't really work all the time. It didn't work hardly at all.
Wherever you were on the island, you could hear the radio waves. They were always saying, the shark is not working. Repeat, the shark is not working.
We just waited around. We just waited and waited and waited.
The shark was...
That is Bumblebee from Transformers. Yep. Doesn't matter which one you like though. Just as long as the one that you work, well, as long as the one that you choose works really, because if you stayed next door as a guest, you would not want to stay for long. One of these cars would probably end up having to be your getaway vehicle. Seriously, you would not want to stay here, guys. Next door is the Bates Motel. From the film Psycho, directed by Alfred Hitchcock. We're excited for Psycho. Okay, that's an interesting vibe. Okay. Norman, Sweetface, are you here? We have your biggest fan here in car 1. Oh, there he is. Sweetface, what happened? Did we wake you? Hello, don't be rude. There's someone here in car 1 that's your biggest fan. You don't get a lot of those, no, so let's not. Norman. I'm sorry. Just try your best to get a picture of the Bates Motel with the sign and the mansion in the background. Looks really cool. There's a lot of fog behind it today, so we gotta make... Are you serious? Are you serious? This is a joke, right? You better come back out here and blink twice if this is a bit, because I don't know what to do at this point, Norman. I don't know how to explain to these people that you just carried a literal body out here. Oh, we gotta go. Honestly, David, I don't know. I don't know if he's kidding or not. I'm not trying to stick around and find out. Please don't do this, Norman. Let's go. I know, listen, I know this tram is slow, but we gotta gun it to 88. We gotta try our best, make some moving magic happen. Let's get out of here. Norman? Who is it? Who was it in car 3 that made you upset? I want to know. He's looking at one of y'all over there. I know it. Let's not wave. Let's not wave. That's not the vibe. No, 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 no. No, let's not wave. No. No, because he just tried to stab you, and you're going to be like, stop. Stop. It's a no for me, my dude. I hope you hear me in there. No. It's a no. Okay? And thankfully for me, and for everybody really, he won't come up this way. He won't get close to his own backyard. It's pretty cool though. This is the crash site from War of the Worlds. War of the Worlds was directed by Steven Spielberg. To your left, that is a real Boeing 747 they purchased for this film, just so they can rip it apart. When this was a brand new set, a pilot flew over this making his descent into the Burbank airport. He saw the set from above and thought it was real, so he called the whole thing in as a plane crash.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around a vision that Steven had.
And to sit down to talk about War of the World, I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. You're doing great. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen, I want you to close your eyes, okay? Get them closed. Robbie, get in. Get in.
So there's no roof to the plane. As the plane was being transported here, it very much had a roof. And then production realized it was never going to fit underneath the freeway overpasses. So the roof had to go to accommodate its travel. Now, if you look, it's kind of tough to see, but there are little ashtrays on the armrest of the plane. This is a model plane from the 1970s when you were still allowed to smoke while in flight. Can you imagine? Oh, wild. Wild of that. Oh, you said you remember that? No, which car? You can fix that car? By all means, by all means, but they did do an extensive amount of damage. Now, everything is, and I know it looks like it's a mess, but everything is perfectly placed, exactly where Steven Spielberg wants it. There's about 50%, actually, yeah, more than 50% of this that's not even shown on screen in the movie, but every single part of this is covered just in case the camera catches it. Steven Spielberg is really good at that, figuring out details to these beautiful physical sets, but Jordan Peele, he's really good at giving us some cool down-to-earth. In the meantime, keep the flash off the cameras and cell phones, hold on to your belongings, and remain seated. We do have a little bit of intel that...
Which one of you is the witness? Speak now or you won't get fried!
This is our case.
I got the bull by the horn! I got company! Fine, Lenny! You eat asphalt! Don't think you're getting away!
Drone flying up the missile shot! Not gonna happen! Don't worry, I got you! Brother, don't shoot! Head for the bridge! Under construction! Everybody hold on! Hit the entrance! Everybody, you protected the witness and you can resume breathing.
You know, it's a program, man. You gotta